Alright. It's Lavender time.
Lavender time!
Wow, that was lame.
What do you mean that was lame?
First
Then you
thing-
say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just saying it's lame.
Then you can't say it was lame.
I'm just saying Lavender Time is lame.
Alright, so real quick, I just bought an escape rope because that makes things easier.
No, but oh my god.
And this is the
This is Pokemon Tower,
the haunted tower.
otherwise known as the grave site of Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tombstones in this
Surprisingly
This building.
dark thing to put in a Pokemon game.
and this is I like how they did his sprite here.
Really?
Yeah.
Did people complain about putting Lavender Town into Pokemon?
I mean, I don't think actually complaints, but it's just kind of surprising that so much talk about death and stuff in this game that's normally about magical animals beating each other up.
Did the newer generation Pokemon games have something akin to Lavender Town, like a grave?
Yes, actually.
Wasn't that like in
Ruby-
gold with the Bellsprout Tower thing?
No, Sprout Tower wasn't a grave site. It was just
But it was
kind of
like a spiritual thing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was like a monastery.
Yeah.
But Ruby and Sapphire had Mount Pyre, which is basically another grave.
Yeah. Diamond and Pearl?
Diamond and Pearl had cannot remember what it's called. But there was a grave tower in Diamond and Pearl.
I think you get the spell tag or something.
Yeah. And then Black and White had Celestial Tower, which is another grave site.
And then what about the newer one?
X and Y kind of has one. And Alpha and Omega obviously being a remake of Ruby and Sapphire. Mount Pyre's in there too.
I kind of like this though because it has a little bit of maturity to it. That's like you mentioned, injected in a world that's about magical animals that shoot stars and stuff at each other.
There's also another rumor, like a Pokemon rumor of this one too, about how you really don't like those, huh? Like those.
Yeah, because they're just people thinking they're smart by saying something, but it's dumb.
Yeah, but I like it because it kind of fits, It adds a backstory to.
You just all those people that talk about all that other stuff. They're just being dumb.
They are.
Way to kill your fan base here.
I don't know. I just think the idea of all these rumors, oh wow, Blue doesn't have his Raticate anymore, so it must have died. It's not applying Occam's razor and just saying that he deposited it because he has a. Because he doesn't want it
he
anymore.
is in Lavender Town. I think he does say "What are you doing here? You don't belong. You're not supposed to be here."
He doesn't. No, he just says "What are you doing here? Your Pokemon aren't dead." It's kind of an asshole thing to say, but it doesn't imply anything.
I think so. So it appears to me that his sort of disdain with the whole thing mostly comes from the fact that
It's people trying to make the game darker than it is.
Well, what I was gonna say is that all of what they're saying are assumptions. They've created this thought that isn't really backed by anything in the game. It's just they assume it or they think it, and then they.
So, one fun fact is that it was really important for me to teach Mew Psychic before entering Pokemon Tower.
Because you're fighting all these ghosts.
Because we're fighting Ghastlies and Haunters. In one of my practice runs, I did not teach Mew Psychic. I actually did not get the Psychic TM yet.
Oh, and Pound is the normal move.
And Nidoking, all of Nidoking's attacks are normal except for Poison Sting, which is so weak that these level 20 ghosts can survive.
So this would have been horrible.
It took 20 minutes to get through Pokemon Tower.
Wow, you enter. I remember that purified zone.
Yeah,
thing.
so it's basically it's a heal. It's like a Pokemon Center.
And just advancing up the tower, no problem.
No, but no joke though. Who made the song for this one?
I don't remember who made what track, but it was mostly the work of Junichi Masuda and Go Ichinose.
And
but then they did a really good job with the soundtrack for Lavender Town, especially for this tower. This tower and Lavender Town, it really does feel like it's haunted. It's like a haunting kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so when we try to approach the top, if you remember, we encounter this spooky ghost.
It's a ghost!
Three spooky 5 me.
You having a giggle
so,
there, mate?
You having a giggle there, M9?
yeah.
So
can't catch it with a Pokeball.
So I can't use a Pokeball, Mew won't attack it, but I can use a glitch. Surprise, surprise. If I look at Mew's stats and exit back out, we can see it's a Marowak.
Whoa! The secret is revealed!
And if I use a Pokédoll, battle ends and the game thinks I won the battle.
Oh, wow.
So I skipped the Rocket HQ.
So
So remember Rocket Secret Base in Celadon City?
Yeah.
Don't have to go there.
So the way to calm down the Marowak or whatever it is...
Just give it a doll.
Its spirit. You had to give it a doll.
Which is kind of like really messed up if you think about it. The spirit of the dead mother, give it a doll to calm it.
And just another heads up, so the previous battles, they were nothing special, so they skipped them quick.
So this is 3 rockets.
And then this one is some more extra battles that just gonna speed through real quick.
It's funny. I know you hate rumors of Pokemon, but there is another rumor about Cubone, Marowak Cubone.
Are you talking about the Kangaskhan thing?
Yeah.
That's another dumb. That has 0...
Is there
literally 100... All the evidence is that Cubone and the baby Kangaskhan look kind of similar. That's literally the only link.
But isn't like
They're trying to correlate things.
Exactly.
Isn't like Missigno evolves into...
Right on. Actually, no. M evolves into Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
And then... I believe it's because Kangaskhan's ID is 80, which M's basically internal data is really corrupted, and a lot of, like, slots in its, like, allocation table are basically just 80 bytes.
That's the true Pokemon, M.
Yeah.
That looks like Charizard, right?
One of its forms do. There's more than one version of M, and one of them... Probably the most destructive version of it. Destructive as in it can damage your save file and stuff.
Dang.
Looks like a Charizard.
Dang. And hey...
And actually, it's not the Charizard itself, the M itself, but usually when you do glitches that damage your save file, it results in encounters with that version of M.
And I'm guessing you took care of all this business just for the Pokeflute, of course.
Yeah. So I could have skipped... well, obviously we get the Pokeflute to get past Snorlax.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't even need to do that. There's a glitch I could use to get around Snorlax, but...
You'd rather show off the game.
Yeah, and the glitch to get around Snorlax is just another Trainer Fly. I can use Trainer Fly to skip Snorlax.
You can use Trainer Fly for everything.
Pretty much. In fact, Trainer Fly is probably one of the most common glitches I use.
It's like the be-all, end-all. How do you fix this problem? Oh, well, Trainer Fly.
Pretty much.
This is going back to the rumor, rumors and stuff like that. Is there something like that you do kind of think that it's legit or it feels legit, or
like a rumor that I think is true,
or
a rumor that I believe in,
or like a fan theory or theory?
Like, he's gonna have to think about that.
I actually do have to think about it. I don't think there's anything Gen 1 related that I believe in.
See, the cool thing about you is that nothing gets past you, like in terms of like knowledge or whatever of things that you like. So if there's a fan theory and it just doesn't mean anything, I know for sure you're just gonna like, no, it won't even be given the time of day.
So nothing on Snorlax on fan theory?
I'm sure there's something.
A fan theory with Snorlax?
I don't know. This is something that I need to like look up. I can look up
how Snorlax slowly wakes up every new generation.
What? No. Well, that's not even a theory. That's just looking at the sprites.
I'm not saying it's a theory, but that's
it just goes from laying down to sitting up to standing up over time.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool, actually. How in the newest game they have.
I think it's a coincidence, but
it's a funny coincidence. Yeah.
Here he's just kind of laying down.
I think here I was just when we actually did this, I was explaining something. Yeah. I don't need Snorlax. I have better things. So this is Cycling Road, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a bicycle.
Well, that's a problem, because this is Cycling Road.
Well, don't worry, I can sneak in.
How do you sneak?
But he said no pedestrians
allowed.
That's not sneaking, you're right in plain view.
Okay, so...
Oh, now you have a bike.
Okay, so when you talk to that guard...
You kicked down the door, and there was a bike at the side, and you were just like, it's mine now.
So the guard will stop you if you don't have a bicycle. But the problem is, when he talks to you for the first time... he'll actually stop talking to you and then talk to you again when he says like, "Hey, stop! And cycling roads for people with bicycles only." In between those, he stops talking to you. You have one frame to input.
Oh,
so if you
can basically do this
if you
without
input
doing any glitches or anything.
Well, this is a glitch technically.
No, I know, but
no, this is not. I don't have to do anything else. You can literally just walk.
There is no hard execution requirement for this.
No, all you have to do is just when he talks to you, just keep holding left.
Oh, hey, excuse me, you need a bicycle.
Yeah, so I have to give the bike back. I stole the bicycle, but I have to give it back.
I like to imagine you, like, busted down the door and, like, you walk in there and, like, you got that bike and they're just like...
It's a seal.
Yeah, so we're in Fuchsia City.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Wait, is fuchsia a color? You were saying that
all
the cities are...
Yeah, fuchsia is a color.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Basically
it's
fuchsia.
the color that we're seeing right now.
Basically, yeah.
It's kind of like a pink, a little bit.
So, you know, like RGB, right?
Yeah.
255, 0, 255.
I don't think he thinks with numbers.
Yeah, it's fuchsia. Basically, full red, full blue, no green.
I'm just telling you, like, you're quoting numbers to him. I don't think he thinks with numbers.
I think with visual. I use some
Yeah, images.
Images to kind of understand.
Imagine you're on the spectrum of pink to
the
purple.
pink.
It's like you take the slider and you go from pink close to purple, but not too far into purple. That's why it's got a little bit of saturation.
Yeah, I mean, like the pink that we're seeing in here is
Fuchsia?
pretty much fuchsia. I would say real fuchsia is slightly more purple.
Did they make each city the color of what it's called?
Pretty close.
Well, at least for us to see on this thing. But on the original Game Boy, I think it was
everything
all
was
like
green.
Yeah.
It was just green and white. So if you notice, I deposited everyone.
Yeah, and you only have Q.
Yeah.
Oh, you only need Mew to beat the game.
But actually, I realized I need one more Pokemon with me.
Oh yeah.
At least for now.
I love how that guy has a mohawk. The one that's standing in front of the little terminal.
Isn't that like the NPCs with the mohawk are like the bicycle gang kind of?
Yeah, they're bikers, or
they're bikers or otherwise questionable individuals.
I think actually the guy standing up with the mohawk, because the bikers are always on their bikes.
Yeah.
Those are electricians, I believe.
What?
Whoa. Oh yeah, because Surge's place, right?
Yeah, and actually Surge's sprite, I believe, is that sprite too. The
Surge is Guile. He's like exactly like Guile.
Well, we'll get to Surge when we get there.
So where are you going now?
So I need to get into an encounter, a specific encounter.
Well, we haven't seen this before.
Oh my god, this brings back
Oddish?
terrible memories.
Yep. Memories of countless encounters.
So Oddish could work, but it's not. Oddish can do something that would make me lose a lot of time.
What, put you to sleep?
Paralyze, actually.
Oh,
if Oddish paralyzes Mew,
it's just game over.
Well, it's not game over, but I'd lose. It wastes like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking for a Venonat.
Man, there's no encounters here for a while.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of lucky here. By lucky, I mean unlucky.
Knowing your RNG, like we always say, is terrible.
The luck is unluck in this case.
Yeah, but
so there we go, Venonat.
Yeah, but you're able to find your Pokemon the second try.
Well, the second attempt, getting the right one that we're looking for, that's pretty good.
So now, I need to spam Thunder Wave, because it's the only attack I have that won't outright kill Venonat in one hit.
But you paralyze it.
Yeah, you paralyze.
So it's like it can't act anyway.
Well, that's all I can do, though.
You have to just keep using Thunder Wave, because it's like...
I know you're trying to do like a glitch or something, but do you need Mew for this glitch?
I could have used anyone, actually.
Does Mew make it easier?
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't use Nidoking because Nidoking is a poison?
Yes, actually, yeah. I could not have used Nidoking. So I needed to get poisoned.
And now Mew is slowly dying of poison.
Dying. But, I mean, Mew's tough.
And just, so the people know, the screen has a little flash, of course, as you're seeing.
They'll be able to see it.
With the poison.
The video that we're watching is way lower quality than the viewers are going to see.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. And I'm sure people who are big fans of Pokemon already know it, but for somebody getting maybe somebody's watching
the newest fans may not know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Poison damage stopped in Black and White.
Maybe somebody is just getting into stuff like this with this.
Yeah, starting in Black and White, the screen flashing and taking damage on the field doesn't happen.
Wait, really?
Heart Gold and Soul Silver was the last game to do that, and even then, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, a Pokemon cannot feint a poison damage in the field.
It just goes to 1?
Yeah. It goes to 1, and then they cure themselves. So if a Pokemon has 1 HP and is poisoned in the field, they'll actually heal their poison.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's only Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
And we're slogging up the hill here.
Yeah.
I can just go down a bit. No, but as I was gonna mention, as an artist, it's kind of hard to see perspective in this mountain. It just looks like you're going up a...
Yeah, because there's no indication of it.
There's no indication, so it's kind of...
But I mean, how would they do that?
I don't know, make tiles or something?
There's a limited, tile bank. They can't just, make a unique tile for every Y level.
I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of like a symptom of the the system or whatever. But definitely I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even realize it was like a mount, like a
Yeah,
a hill or anything.
when I first started playing this game, I was wondering why my bike was going so slow here. Like I didn't even know that I was going up a hill.
So we're in Celadon, and that girl got my way.
You didn't even like preempt it. You were just like, well, I'll just run into her. No problem.
So I am actually on my way to Vermilion City. Because,
Ooh.
having a bike on Cycling Road is fun. I want to always have a bike. So I'm actually going to go get the bike. And again, there are a million ways I can glitch myself a bike, but I thought I'd do this legitimately.
So you're getting the bike, but you could still just glitch and get the bike, no problem.
I could. There are hundreds of ways I can get the bike without doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I should get the bike free, right? I forgot.
Yeah.
Was there a condition you had to fulfill before you get?
Well,
the
you have
bike?
to go to Vermilion City and get the bike voucher. The bike shop's actually in Cerulean.
Oh.
So it's like a whole game of running around.
Yeah. And which is kind of convenient because I need Mew to be at about 125 health.
I was gonna mention, like, you're doing all this while Mew is poisoned. Poor Mew.
So.
Oh, and you get an encounter here.
Well, it kind of helps because we can see where we are right now. Because Mew has a max health of about 300.
Yep.
I need to get it to around 125.
200 health.
So actually, it's going to be a bit low, so I'm going to have to use a potion.
But that's no problem.
I still have quite a ways to go. Especially when I have to fight these trainers. These two fights are mandatory.
Oh, this is a required fight.
I think I sped it up? I don't remember if I sped it up or not. Oh, I just skipped them.
They're not really that much.
I think like the girl had like a Pidgey and the guy had like a Sandshrew.
They're not really important. Just do a quick
I
skip
forgot.
here to get right back to the
In
action.
the game, they were dating, right? Those two. Was it?
Yeah, either those two or the other couple
Yeah.
on that route. So we're Vermilion City, and before you ask, yes, Vermilion is orange.
Hey, look, it's a surge.
The Pokemon is sitting at the table.
Yeah.
This guy just wants to tell you his whole life story, something
Pretty
like
much,
that.
yeah. He basically says, "Hey, I'll tell you my life story."
I like how it's cute. It's cute. Not it's cute.
Well, it's it ... cute. So he could have put any number of words in there.
Yeah, he's just thinking about.
So we have the bike voucher.
Thanks for listening to me rant about my Pokemon. Here, have this cool thing. That'll get you a
I
bike.
want to go up to him and be like, Rapidash is shit. Typhlosion is where it's at.
And just have him slap you because you're such
and I don't get the bike voucher.
Well, I would have given you this cool thing that, you could have bought a bike with, but forget it.
Forget it. You just dissed my favorite Pokemon. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my club.
Wait, club? That is like his house.
No, that was a Pokemon fan club.
Yeah, it's a fan club.
Really?
He was a fan club president.
Oh, okay. When
He has over 100 different types of Pokemon.
When he
Whoa.
said club, I thought like more, like nightclub.
No.
Like that's a nightclub.
So we're gonna take the shortcut to Cerulean
It's like
City.
someone's been partying too hard.
Nah, that's just memories of college.
Just checking on Mew. 156.
You meant, what is the number?
I need to be. The ideal number is 126.
Oh, okay. So it's getting pretty low, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, did you ever use the potion yet?
No, I haven't used it yet.
No, but he probably will.
I'm
because,
pretty sure I do end up using the potion because
I'm
pretty sure Mew's under 120 right now.
Yeah, at this point, Mew is racking up
So-
some damage.
So it's like every tick, or is it every step?
It's
or
every
is it-
fourth step.
every tick that happens like that.
Yeah.
Is
That's
one damage.
one health.
Yeah. Every 4 steps is 1 damage.
Alright, I'm guessing the color is was it?
Cerulean, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a blue color.
Cerulean.
Though I think real Cerulean is more of a little bit more of a
Check out the
greenish tone.
shades on the the guy.
I mean, he owns a
The
bike
vendor.
shop. I mean, I think these bikes are like super expensive.
They're 1 million Pokemon dollars.
So he's like really balling in cash, just wearing those shades, and he's like,
So of course,
I'm rolling in the cash.
anyone who actually played these games know immediately put the bicycle at the top of your items.
Except, wasn't there a thing though that you could hotkey or
That started
map?
in Gold and Silver. That was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
in this game. That was not in Red and Blue.
Yeah.
No,
No,
a lot of
that's my memories from Gold.
you can almost say, you kids got it lucky
Yeah.
in this
You
generation.
kids playing Gold and Silver.
back in the day when we played Red,
Okay,
we used
so
to do this kind of shit.
okay, so now that I'm back in Fuchsia City, I don't need Abra anymore, so I deposit Abra. So now all I have is a poisoned Mew.
Well, that sounds like you could fight anything.
Yeah, I'm set. I have a dying cat thing. It's psychic.
Dying cat thing. This is really cool. This is like the Safari Zone, wasn't it?
Yeah, so actually we're going to the Safari Zone, but we're gonna have to wait till next time to actually do anything in there.
Ah, nuts.
Get out of the way! Okay, get out of the way! That's hilarious.
Era when Yu-Gi-Oh was huge?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Get that shit out of here. There was Pokemon.
We'll banish you to the Shadow Realm.
No,